and LaForce, plus our very special guest, the sports guy, Bill Simmons. Welcome, Bill.
Well, thanks for having me on. Much like C-Web and Grant, as you know, I made a couple of NBA teams, and it's good to be with those guys again.
Right on the same level, same height, too.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. They've got Bradley Beal, Robin Lopez out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Bonga in at the four-man spot. And for the Rockets, they've got John Wall. P.J. Tucker is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Victor Oladipo.
Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And for so long, we've heard people say small ball can't work in the playoffs. How satisfying is it to see a team like Houston go all in on that approach, Bill?
I think it was satisfying if you were betting on the other team. Then it was really satisfying because it doesn't work. And there's a reason everybody said small ball can't work in the playoffs, because it doesn't. It puts too much pressure on your team defensively, and smaller guys trying to battle under the boards and guard bigger guys, stuff like that. It's just too easy. And the Lakers-Houston series, I know Westbrook was a little bit banged up still. The Lakers, those last 4 games, they were toying with the Rockets. They had no chance. And the only way the Rockets were going to win any of those games was if they hit 25 threes. Well, you could say that about any team. If any team hits 25 threes, they're going to win a playoff game. So I don't think it works. I still feel like rim protection and ball movement and relying on something more than 3 balls, I still feel like that's the recipe to win in the league, no matter how much the sport changes.
Well, it's amazing how much smaller that rim gets when you're in the pressure of the playoffs.
Yeah, there's going to be games that are dogfights where you got to just kind of get to the line, and you have to mix up a timely 3 with a...
Authority and a finish.
We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Here's the pick. Here's Westbrook. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And here are the Rockets. About a minute played here so far in the first. Oladipo. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Robinson. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Wood grabs the board. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Oladipo. And he banks in the layup.
And great focus by Oladipo. I mean, he was the 2nd overall pick for a reason.
And even while he creeps closer to 40, J.J. Redick's still a player you have to account for defensively, or he will torch you.
100%, and somebody that was built to play in the league we have right now, who is a great teammate, has been in a lot of big games, unafraid of the moment, and just a dead-eye three-point shooter. Rooting against him in a Sixers Celtics series one year, terrifying. Every time he's open shooting, you think it's going in.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Both shots good from the stripe. Westbrook with it. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. Pass to Beal. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
One shot.
Washington trailing. Westbrook outside. A shot to stop the run. And again, Washington, no good.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
You know, Bill, you work in so many different mediums. Name the piece or series that you're most proud of.
Definitely 30 for 30. Creating that from scratch and then putting a couple years of my life into getting it off the ground and doing 30 documentaries, 30 different directors about these sports stories we cared about and just hoping anybody would watch it. And that was in 2009. And, you know, 11 years later, it's still going. And we thought we would get 30 and be lucky to get to 30. And now they've done, I think, 75, 80, something like that. And it's still going. And it's cool. And it's cool whenever a player says something like, you know, that's going to be a 30 for 30 for some days. To be in the lexicon with that, you know, is definitely one of the highlights of my career.
No doubt. It's awesome.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on. There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Here's Westbrook, and it's rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What I love is that early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way. You know, it really establishes the attitude you want.
Now here's Robinson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And here's Oladipo. Takes it inside. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Such a quick first step. If you're not already moving when Oladipo's moving, guess what? He's beating you to the spot.
Washington has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Well, the Rockets these past few years, they've taken their shots, no question about that. But they haven't performed in crunch time against the team they needed to beat.
They haven't performed in crunch time. Yes, that's a correct answer. They, you know, unfortunately and fortunately, you get judged in this league by how you perform in the postseason and in 4 playoff rounds. And over again, this team has fallen short. There's different reasons for that. Chris Paul got hurt in 2018. They completely fell apart in 2019 against the Warriors. I think when you rely on the 3 as much as they do, and we've seen this, especially the last 6-7 years, those playoff games, especially as you get later and later in the series, it gets tighter and tighter, you're tired. The 3s are just not as reliable, and if you don't have ball movement and if you don't have different kind of guys who can step up at different times, over and over again, you're going to fall short. And that's what we've seen happen with this Rockets team.
Outside Robinson. No luck on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one.
Okay,
wow,
okay.
Finish. I'm talking about.
Oh, the explosiveness is back. You gotta love watching Victor Oladipo going strong to the rack.
Westbrook outside. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. For Houston, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Washington making some changes. Lynn's checked in for Lopez, and it's Matthews in for Robinson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Bill, you look at these Rockets, no rewards for being a great regular season team when it's ultimately all settled on the floor in the playoffs.
Yeah, and we've seen, I think especially the last 5 years, there's been a huge chasm between regular season success and playoff success. And what works in the regular season, which, you know, a team like the Bucks, which has a system, really good defense, 10 guys, three-point shooting. But then when you get in the playoffs, it's like you really need 2 or 3 guys. You need 7 guys total. You need to know who you are. You need to be able to get to the free throw line. You need to be able to survive if somebody can take out your star for a given game. And I think the Rockets, the Bucks, the Celtics in 2018, there's certain teams that there's a different switch you have to click in the playoffs, and the Rockets were just never able to do it.
Yeah, that's a great point. Beal's gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. Pass to Cousins. The rebound by Bonga.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Lynn. Beal from outside. Drops in the 3. Beal's got 6.
This is what you think of when you hear Bill's name. A dangerous three-point shooter.
Ball for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Rockets lead by 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Neto's shot is off.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Now Wall. 5 points in the game. There's the drive. Here's Cousins. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Neto. Three-pointer, Beal. And the Wizards with another 3. Well, Bill, you've built quite the media empire over the last few years. Business is booming, huh?
Yeah, you know, The Ringer, we got bought by Spotify in 2020, and the whole audio thing has taken off completely. They're at the forefront of it. And we're up to a lot of stuff. It's been great. It's doing podcasts, website, documentaries, all kinds of things. And, you know, if you're creative, there's a lot of outlets to be creative right now in the 2020s.
Gordon outside. The 3 ball. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Matthews. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Beal outside. Here's Matthews. Back to Beal. Shoots over Brown. And the baseline jumper, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Wall with it. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Neto. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Washington with the ball. Down by 15. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Another shot. Lynn is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Outside, Brown. And for the Wizards, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. All right, Bill, of the guys you thought would become a superstar, who comes to mind that hasn't quite gotten there yet?
Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. I think he has everything you'd want as the stretch 5, somebody that can post up, hit threes, defend the rim. You know, there's only a handful of guys like that in the league, if half a handful. And I don't feel like there's any excuse for him not to be on perennial playoff teams because of the stuff he brings to the table. So if it's not happening, that's his fault, and that's it.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Gordon outside. It's deflected. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Neto. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And the Rockets shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Pass to Neto. Brown against Beal. Shoots over Brown. And Washington again with the bucket.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Gordon outside. For 3. The shot no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Rockets on top, up 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys. We've seen the Rockets really take control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
You know, last season, we saw teams play an average of about 71 games in the regular season. With all the load management going on, Bill, is that a better number than the old 82, you think?
I've been saying it forever. I think they need to cut the number. You know, you think about it, there's 30 teams. You play everybody in both conferences twice. That gets you to 58 games. Then you could play everybody else in your conference once. That gets you to 72, and I think that should be the number. I don't know why we have as many as we do other than it's money. It's 5 extra home games for everybody. But I think when you think about the wear and tear of the players, the performance level would be enhanced by having less games, more rest, things like that. I think it's worth the trade-off.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then there's P.J. Tucker. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Beal drops them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's Gordon. 33 points last game. Driving inside. Here's McLemore. Off target from outside.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Westbrook against Gordon. Puts up the 8-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Oladipo. He's got 16. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Poke loose. Now Gordon. Pass to Oladipo from 13. That one no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Lynn. Westbrook outside.
Yeah, remember, Westbrook led the league in assists 4 straight years while at OKC. Good trivia fact.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
P.J. Tucker at 6'5" is more than willing to hold it down at center. He said, so what? It's basketball. I've done it my whole life. It doesn't matter. People ask me why I play so hard. I don't have a choice. That's what I've got to do, period. Just holding it down no matter what.
Thank you, Allie.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Westbrook outside. Tries to break his ice. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. With some arc. And Oladipo with the layup. Oladipo's got 18 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
Three-pointer, Beal. That shot off the mark, and it's Houston the other way. Oladipo outside. To the right side, pass to Tucker. And here's Gordon, beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. Len's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Westbrook right side. Lopez, the screen on Gordon. Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Gordon.
And you pick your poison when you're defending Harden. He could drive around you, he could shoot over the top of you, and he lives at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
That one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Wall. Rejected by Westbrook.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
For Houston, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. The kick out to Wall. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
How about the physicality from Wall on that finish? I mean, he was on a mission to score.
Westbrook outside. With the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That'll belong to John Wall.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Right side Wall. Good work defensively by Robinson.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Drives to the hoop. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Houston has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's Oladipo. The shot misses. Westbrook with the defensive effort. The Wizards have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Houston in the lead. Outside Wall. And he's going for the oop here. And Wood with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Westbrook outside. No good on the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Pass to Oladipo. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And Tucker gets it to go.
I mean, it's evident that Tucker likes trying his luck inside. He has the size, weight, toughness, and touch to be effective.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Lynn. Throws it up high. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Look at the connection Lopez has with this guy. They know when they lob it his way, he's going to complete the alley-oop.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Wood. Wall with it. He has 7. Going inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
Houston making some changes. Cousins, he's checked in for Tucker. And it's Brown in for Oladipo. And so Wall nails them both. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Robinson into the lane, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Here's Matthews. Gets the 3 to fall. Matthews gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Cousins with the screen. Pass to Wood. Fires for 3. Rebound Washington. Here's Winston.
Get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Outside Wall on the take. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And it's Robinson penetrating. Count it. Good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Outside Wall. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. Washington has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Into the lane. Here's Lopez. Second shot opportunity. That cuts the lead to single digits. Lopez has gotten his second bucket.
Oh, well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the boards.
Back to Wall. Stolen. Here's Winston. Wall covering. Outside Robinson. Nails it from 3.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Now here's Wall. 11 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Wall with it, and Lopez picks him up. They get it back.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Winston. Robinson with it. That shot, no good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Robinson defending. Here he goes. Ball for 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And once it was a weakness in his game, but Wall has become a decent outside shooter. He just needs to keep building his confidence.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Matthews. And the layup is good. Matthews got 5 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Inside, here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
Wall is a smart point guard. Look, he utilized the screen and roll beautifully. Look how he threaded the needle.
Bonga, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And here's Wall. He's got 14. And the big finish by Wall.
Oh, it's always fun watching Wall throw it down. He can do it with either hand.
Washington calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Pass to Bonga. Here's Neto. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lopez passes to Beal. Off the mark there with a three.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And Bill, thanks for coming by. Thanks for enriching the show as always.
Oh, I'm glad you felt like I enriched things on this game. You can enrich my VC account. Give me some VC if you're feeling generous.
And you know what you like about Bill? He goes by his own principles and his own convictions.
Yeah, B.A., he once said that he'll never write a traditional sports column. That outside-the-box approach is what keeps his followers engaged.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Another three from Houston.
Oh, you better run Gordon off the ball. If he gets set on the catch and shoot, he's very tough. You better make him dribble.
Here's Bonga. Pass to Lopez. Five on the clock. To halt the run. And that one's long.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Outside Wall. Puts up a three. That shot missing. And that concludes the first half. The Rockets on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, the offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
Kenny, your take on Washington so far?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from John Wall.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane, Terrific first half for him.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for Washington, they've got Robin Lopez. Bradley Beal's out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Bunga in at the power forward position. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Wall. The shot won't fall, and it's Washington the other way. Grant Russell Westbrook. Not your prototypical pure point guard by a long shot. All right, so how do you evaluate him as a floor general?
BA is simply 2 words: fearless and relentless. He is a prolific playmaker. Now, throughout his career, some have questioned his decision-making, but I'll take all the great things that he does on the court to help his team win over that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Wizards are rebuilding and rebranding their organization around the term monumental basketball. Looking at best practices, they've staffed up with top talent, they're defining roles and responsibilities. Guys, the goal here is to create a patient and a collaborative approach that yields to long-term success.
And Allie calls for optimism in the DMV. You know, Grant, the mid-range jump shot has kind of fallen out of favor these last few years. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, Brian, the elite players in the league still use the mid-range game. You know, they like to score from multiple areas on the court. And, of course, we see that. But a majority of the players now, they hover around the three-point line. That's the game and how it's evolved and grown into what it is today. But down the stretch, players like Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant when he's healthy, Kyrie Irving, guys like that, when they need a bucket, they go to that mid-range, and usually they deliver. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And after having carried Washington for quite a while, last year, Beal finally spoke up about the culture of his team. He said, "I don't like losing. It's going to keep blowing up for me until we start winning."
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, I think when Beal was asked what in the culture is missing, he said having that winning attitude and winning habits.
Yeah, so true, BA. And this is not an attempt to get traded at all. Beal had just signed a big extension. It was the kind of statement that we've heard from a number of veterans as of late. They feel that some players, especially young players, don't have their priorities in order.
A second-round pick in 06, P.J. Tucker ended up going abroad. 5 seasons from Israel to Ukraine, Greece, Italy, Puerto Rico, Germany, Russia, all over the place before working his way back to the NBA, Chris.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, 11 teams in 7 countries. He wandered the basketball hinterlands, and he'll run through a wall to earn his keep in the NBA.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. To the inside. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Oladipo, and he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim.
He did the work to get inside, but still, you have to finish.
Outside Tucker. The rebound by Bunga. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Westbrook outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 9 rebounds now. Oladipo against Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. Lynn's checked in for Lopez. And he's good on the second. Washington's shooting about 35% so far in this game. Pass to Westbrook. Screen by Robinson. The Wizards with another miss.
Gets the look he wants and still no look. Tough night for him.
Oladipo outside. Now here's Wood. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Beal outside. Launches it. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Beal is a talented scorer. Outstanding at maintaining concentration despite the intimidating defense.
It's Oladipo with a drive.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Lynn. Now Beal from deep. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Oladipo. Wood, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Oladipo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Grant, you were a well-known player coming into the NBA off a great college career. But for younger players who are still developing, what do you think the best quality to have as they come into the league?
BA, I don't believe it's just one thing. I think it's a number of things necessary for success for young players. I think you have to have a great skill level. I think you have to have a work ethic, and you have to have character. I really believe when you have a locker room full of character and not characters, then a team can ultimately have great success.
Helps to play a little defense, too.
Oh, yeah, that helps too. Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Oladipo, the pass to Brown. Basket's good. Brown's got 5 points. Washington's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, he's an absolute nightmare trying to guard him. Don't let Beal get any rhythm.
Here's Oladipo, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Now Westbrook. He's got 11. Chalk up 2 there. 13 points in the game.
I mean, look how intuitive the play is for Westbrook. Hard-working drills, playing off with the bucket.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Tucker. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 32 points. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Winston. Pass to Beal. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Wood with it. Brown finds Wood. Outside Tucker. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Winston. Down low. Here's Bonga. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Tucker with a screen. Here's Oladipo. You know, last year was like no other season in NBA history. That huge gap in the schedule in the summer during the pandemic, and then the players facing enormous challenges coming back. Grant, one thing's for sure, though, the competition level was high despite all of the different setbacks last season.
So true, B.A. I mean, with all that was going on, all the uncertainty, athletes are so accustomed to rhythm and routine and that being disrupted. But when we came back into the bubble and resumed playing, the level of play was off the charts. It was incredible to see these true professionals elevate their game during these very trying times of last year.
And Oladipo drops them both. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Lynn. Ooh, poked away. Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Oladipo outside. 5 to shoot. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 18 points in just the second half.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Pass to Beal. The shot comes out. Now the Rockets take it the other way. And here's Oladipo. He's got 36 points. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
He takes it in. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Banked it in off the glass. Oladipo's got 40 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Here's Neto. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beal with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Matthews' shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Oladipo. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Wizards making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And that one misses. The Wizards have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Oh, ripped away. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound, Washington. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Neto. Beal outside. Pass to Neto. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Oladipo, and is blocked. Here's Neto, looking for his first basket still in this one. Beal outside. Fast break, here come the Rockets. And Gordon with the big finish.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Neto. Beal outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, Beal is so strong. He takes contact well. He's phenomenal at getting the D to whack him when he's trying to shoot the ball.
Shooting two.
And he makes a first. And Grant, since the conclusion of your playing career, you've spent the better part of a decade covering the game on television. So what's been your favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, B.A., it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup, too, Grant.
Always.
Washington has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Neto. A minute 29 left to play in the third. To the inside, Lynn. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
I like seeing Beal thread the needle there. A fabulous passer in the pick and roll.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Oladipo's got 44.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Here's Neto, and he drives in, uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Cousins. Back to Oladipo. Drills it from deep. Here's Neto. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Houston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And yep, it's good. Oladipo's got 49 in the game.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Now Beal. Three-pointer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Christian Wood out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's exactly what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on the defensive side of the ball.
Washington shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Westbrook outside. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Oh, man, an artful shot from Westbrook. Shooting creatively to work around the defense.
Oladipo against Robinson. Oladipo, the pass to Wood. Back to Oladipo. Tries again. And he makes it on the layup. Oladipo's got 51.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Westbrook drives. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Well, Russell Westbrook, I mean, maybe the most aggressive mentality in the whole league. He acknowledged at times it can get the best of him, but you got to let him be him. Let him go. That's what makes him great.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
What's up?
That one misses for Westbrook. Well, see, Webb, you take Westbrook's superior athleticism, and you combine that with his competitive spirit and determination, he's one of a kind, man.
Yeah, B.A., a physical advantage. I mean, each time he steps on the court, he presses that edge every night on every possession.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a drive first half, but now they're falling.
Wood, a screen on Westbrook. Wall attacking. Here's Wood. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Wizards have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Westbrook can't hit.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tucker is a bulldog, someone that enjoys going at the defense inside and earning the call.
First one falls for him.
Quick fact for you guys, P.J. Tucker is the #1 sneakerhead in the NBA, and it's not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, P.J. wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington shooting just 42% so far in the game. Westbrook outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And then Westbrook slams it in.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Wall with it. Six to shoot. Shots blocked.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
Westbrook with the miss. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Wall. Pass to Gordon. The three is up. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Here's Matthews. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Tucker. Wood outside. Pass to Wall. Shoots over Westbrook. Wall no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And it's Robinson penetrating. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Outside Tucker. Takes a three. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, the strongest part of Tucker's game, that's spotting up lethal in rhythm off a pass.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Lopez. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Wall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wall's got 20.
This is a player who has nights where he could just explode, and we're witnessing a big-time John Wall explosion tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. Excellent D there from Wall.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Gordon outside. Lets it go from deep. Westbrook with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. And with the league taking an active role in the fight for equality, it's not just black players and coaches speaking up. How important is that for all of us to make our voices heard, C-Web?
Yeah, B.A., everybody has to speak up. Martin Luther King had a quote, and he said, it's not the words of my enemies that I most remember, but the silence of my friends, to paraphrase. And inequality should concern all of us. Only by coming together can we change it.
Deflected! And here's Gordon. Here's Wall. Got a piece of it. Here's Tucker. The Wizards shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Westbrook. Sweet little floater. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, the flashy ball handling of Westbrook. So clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Wall against Westbrook. The turnaround Jay. Wall no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Westbrook, the pass to Lopez. Outside Robinson. There's the block, but they get it back. Now Wall. Outside Tucker. Grant, there was so much going on in the country last summer, and we saw a lot of NBA players at the forefront of activism.
And BA, it was really special to see these young players using their voice, using their resources, making a difference. Not just shining light on all the challenges that we're facing, but really being proactive in their efforts. Organizing, being on the front lines, working with organizations to try to make a difference. I was impressed with the activism. I was impressed with the leadership from these NBA players. And if you noticed, athletes from other sports followed the lead of these players from the NBA.
Westbrook can't hit.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Wall no good. Washington has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Stolen by Wall. And they're running. The shot's good. Wall's got 22.
Wall uses his blinding speed in the open floor. He's fantastic at finishing in these situations.
Pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Wall. Westbrook with the miss. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 17-6 run. Wall with it. Now here's Gordon. Robinson defending. Gordon can't hit. And the Wizards shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Westbrook. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wall. And it's good for 2. 24 points for him.
Look at the edge Wall plays with. I love it. When he gets hit, he still remains calm and steady and focuses and knocks the shot down.
Pass to Westbrook. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. To the middle. And Wood with the stuff.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Matthews. Pass to Westbrook. Inside, Lopez. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Lopez is just awesome in the pick and roll. Love how fast he rolls after setting that screen.
Wall against Westbrook. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he can't get that one. Wall with the defensive effort. Houston's shooting 52% from the floor so far. Wood, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. Here's Wood, covered by Lopez. Wood misses. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Westbrook outside. From the stripe, and they pick up 2. Westbrook's got 29 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly, and the Wizards with another 3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Wall with it, and Lopez picks him up. Westbrook outside. Pass to Bonga. Driving in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Ball gets the bucket.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good that time. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.